Hello, my name is CarX82 and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. I'm currently crafting up a whole bunch of the circuits, and I actually ended up doing digital singularities for them all. So the entire thing could fit in the drives, because a lot of it wasn't, it was just sitting in the A system, and if you cancel that, then it dumps it all back in the A system. So I was like, I want to get them all so it's like in the thing and it's not kind of sitting in limbo because the drives are full. So I gone ahead and done that, and I wanted to start crafting up another Stargate. Unfortunately, this actually needs some of the optical assemblies. It doesn't need all the... It needs like a combination. And unfortunately, because this Stargate recipe is like after this one, it's this one that is like registering. So I'm like, I wonder if there is a way for me to cancel. I guess I could cancel this. Man, that's gonna dump all this stuff back in the A system, isn't it? Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna cancel it. I'm gonna do it. Oh man, is it gonna? It's gonna like screw up all my disk drives. I know. Look how like nice and empty and clean they are. Oh, they're all so, except for these, they're all green. It looks so good. Also, I totally screwed up my whatchamacallit, my Mega Blast furnace, because I was adding more disk drives and I just kind of like increased the priority, not realizing that I had set it to the same priority as our storage bus over here, which dumps the hot ingots in here. So I had it as the same priority as this. So only half the ingots were going in the right place. I think it was kind of like round robining them. So I was like, what the heck? Why are some ending up in my A system? But like not, it was only some hot ingots, and that took me way too long to figure out that, yeah, it was the priority thing. So I have done that one other time too. And it's been so long that I had forgotten. But yeah, you got to be careful with the disk drives. The digital ones are fine because they are partitioned, so it can't put the stuff in there anyway. But the regular drives, yeah, you got to be careful with that. So, all right, I may just cancel this. Yeah, we'll kind of like keep that in mind. We need 3,700,000 and something thousand. All right, that isn't quite as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to like fill up all the disk drives. Yeah, it did a little bit, but we left most of the stuff in. They're actually still, they're like in over here in the thing. So okay. I think I'm gonna let this keep running for a bit until this finishes. So you can see it's like it started crafting up again because now it's getting the circuits. Yeah, it was stuck by that. So maybe I'll wait till that finishes, then I'll empty out the drives, maybe. Actually, you know what I can do? I don't have to like empty these out. I could literally just pull these digital singularities out and put them on the main network, start the recipe, and then put the things back when it pulls everything out. That's what I'll do. I don't need to like take this out and then dump it back in the main network. I could just throw it in an ME chest or an ME drive, I think. But all right, yeah, that is that. I just needed to get that sorted, and then we'll finish crafting up the Stargates. We are still crafting up bioprocessors. I feel like this has been going on for like a day, like 2 days. These have been running for like 2 days. I feel like, and I thought they were done. Okay, they're down to 153,000. We did cancel this at one point, so I think when I started up the recipe again, like we already had stuff in there. That's why it like finished the bioprocessor craft. But yeah, those are still going. Holy cow. Okay, we are back. All the drives and everything have completed. So I think we got the majority of our circuits done. We still need some of them, but I think for the most part, the majority is done. I was just looking at disk drives, and all these are empty, but I did notice... No, those are good. Yeah, there is stuff in this one, and I have a feeling it might be... the... Is this Pico circuits? Or it might be optical mainframes, and it got screwed up when... Yeah, I think it got screwed up when my disk drives had gotten full. So it couldn't output via the storage bus, so it just put it back in the regular drives. I think that's what it is. I did have that happen with other things. So I'm guessing this is optical mainframes. Oh, it's not. All right, I actually don't know how that ended up there, but I do have a feeling it is from when I clogged up all my disk drives. But all right, we'll just empty that, and there we go. All right, you also may notice in my inventory, I have 2 more Stargate blocks. So the Stargate plates just finished. Where were they? Optical mainframes. And we can actually see we have put a pretty sizable dent in our power. I want to say I started them at about 950, I think that said. So all said and done, we used about 400 quintillion. What are we up to? Billion, trillion, quadrillion. Yeah, 400 and something quintillion to craft up a Stargate. I may let the world run just a little bit to boost that number just a bit. Basically, you just kind of need all the IF harmonies to run through like one cycle, and that will dump a bunch of power in the A system. But yeah, when you have everything running and DTPFs and all that stuff, you definitely go through a lot of power. All right, so there we go. Well, we got 4 done. We only got 12 left, and we have a Stargate. That's it. That's all we got. 12 Stargate blocks. Stargate ring blocks. It's a little slightly more complicated than that, but yeah, basically this is what we're working on. There are a couple of things. Actually, I didn't realize there was 8. I didn't notice that 8 plates on there, actually. So we got a little bit more, but that's not like a full ring block. All right. Okay, we are back, and as you can see, we have used up quite a bit of power. I've gone ahead and crafted up 1 more Stargate, so that is 3 in this episode. that is feeling pretty good. We are definitely speeding up now that we have kind of like pre-crafted a lot of the optical circuits, because that is definitely the slowest part at the moment. Like, we're crafting up pico circuits and quantum circuits. I may, before I start crafting up the whole next one, I may kind of pre-craft the circuits. That lets me kind of build up some power a bit, because we're not having all the advanced assembly lines running. So I'm actually only doing, I'm not doing the whole thing. I'm just doing part of the recipe because I was a bit worried we would run out of power before it finished. So I'm just crafting up the Gallifreyan stuff, and then we'll get the Stargate plates after that. Even these themselves are like, I mean, that's a lot of power. You know, that's what, 314 quadrillion for one plate? Well, I only have quintillion, so yeah. Obviously, we're producing power as this is running, but yeah. So that is kind of where we're at. I don't know if I'll get that finished by the end of this episode, but hey, I'm pretty happy with 3 more of the Stargate places. We're getting pretty close. So there is that. I may actually, I don't know if it's, was debating whether to add another advanced assembly line. I may add another one for those. I've thought about that a couple times, but every time I'm like, it does craft them up relatively quick, and it's usually the circuits that are the bottleneck. So now I'm like, well, now they're sitting like, they're not being used, and like everything else is running, so I'm like, well, that's not the bottleneck, so I don't know if I want to spend time and effort on that. I probably will need to set up some advanced assembly lines to convert those into the mainframes. We have them crafted up, we might as well use them. Although I kind of decided I didn't really want to go that route for the whole shebang. But I may, you know, while we're doing other stuff, set this up. The only annoying thing is that's 10, 11. I don't think I need the fastest energy hatch. I might just kind of borrow one of the smaller ones that I have. Do I have any 256? I do have some. Maybe I'll use those and we'll just kind of see. Again, this is just going to be kind of like something we run in the background while we're doing other stuff. We'll probably use these on the final few Stargate blocks, I'm thinking. So what do we need now? I think I'm going to have 6. After this one finishes, that'll be 6 of the 60. So we only need 10 more. Only. Only 10 more. Yeah, but maybe I will do the assembly line. I'm just debating. I'm like, how would I want to go about doing this? Do I want to craft up... What did I say they were? 10? Actually, maybe we'll just do this. Yeah, I'll do 2 of these, maybe. The 16,000 amp one we'll use instead, I think. Alright, so I'm going to work on that. We'll finish up that part of the thing. And I actually, another random thing that I ran out of was void metal. So I actually switched a couple of these to do void metal. I believe they're used in like, I want to say we probably need them for plates. I want to say they're used in I don't know. I can't remember the exact use. I'm guessing the solar panels, all like the UV solar panels. Never noticed these before. I highly doubt there's no recipe. I was just thinking, I'm like, oh, that could have been kind of useful back when we actually ran single block machines at that. Yeah, I think they probably go in here somewhere. I don't remember. Don't these things require weirdness? I don't know. But I have switched these, just 3 of them, to get void dust and thaumium. So yeah, we're doing good. I have 4.5 billion platinum metallic powder dust, and I'm not even trying to go out of my way for it. The majority of it is that germanium. We have 11 million of, and actually germanium, that doesn't feel like a whole lot, actually. Yeah, it's the albernites that we are going. What's the other one? Honanites, thallium or something. Yeah, 14 million thallium. We have more thallium than the other one. That's crazy. All right. I did have this turned off for a little bit, so that might be why it has dropped. But it's still running, right? Yep, it's still running. Okay, let me set this advanced assembly lines up. Unfortunately, I'm kind of running out of stuff to do, to be honest. So that is why I haven't been uploading as many episodes, because I'm just kind of crafting up Stargate stuff and then just expanding what I've already kind of done. And if I run out, I fix it. So yeah, we're really starting to get to the end of this mod pack. Okay, I'm just gonna set these assembly lines up. Why, there it is. Right in front of my face, couldn't see it. And get these going. We can produce the BioWare mainframes. I'm gonna have to, now I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna have to I might batch craft a bunch of the infinity chests, because I think I'm actually gonna have to change the recipe over. I wonder if Ore Dictionary would work. If I just switched it to like Ore Dictionary. But then I guess, like, I would want it to use the bio mainframes first and then switch over to crafting up the other things if we need it. I don't want it to like prioritize the optical circuit, so I don't know. I'd have to like look into that. Let me just double check. I did this. Yeah, all right. We got both of those. We got the things in there. Let me throw these down. Gotten relatively fast at setting these up. All right, we'll just do, I don't think I'm gonna have more than 6 more advanced assembly lines. So I don't think I'll need more than dense cable here. All right, we're good there. And then I guess I will. Doesn't really matter where this one goes. This is just the storage bus to empty out the completed. So that. And I am doing 2 here at the same time. That makes it a little more complicated. All right, so that should be good. I think I set up enough. Think I have enough? Nope, I totally don't. All right, I may need to do, maybe I'll do one more, just in case I add more. All right, so just gonna finish this up, and I have been kind of trying to decide what I want to do in regards to the Stargate, because technically you need two of them. One to go through and one to exit on the other side. And I've decided I don't want to do another one. To be honest, like, we're just, like, if I was just playing the single player, yeah, that'd be fine. I'd probably, like, just grind it out. But we're getting to the point where I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of ready to be done with this stuff, because it is getting much harder to just come up with any kind of anything new. I mean, a lot of this stuff we've been doing for a while hasn't really been new, but you know, I've been building stuff out and expanding and stuff, but like, we're really kind of just getting to the point where I'm just would rather just let the world run and craft this stuff up. Like, it just feels kind of pointless to spend a whole bunch more time like crafting up more advanced assembly lines, and it's just like, I'd rather just let the world run and craft it up. But unfortunately, that is not so great when it comes to trying to find stuff to record. So I don't think I'm going to do 2 Stargates, but with that in mind, I do actually have some ideas of what I want to do kind of for a final episode. So, yeah, those of you that wanted me to do a second Stargate, sorry to disappoint. I know you can say it's not like I didn't officially complete the pack, but you know what? I do play Minecraft for the fun of it, and let me just get this put in the right spot. That. Yeah, this is a little different. Let me just make sure I get this right. Otherwise, what am I going to do? I feel like the smart thing would be to do like UIV wires or something. But the part of me is always like, I need to do like the best one. And UMV is... Oh, actually, if I want to use... No, you can use those, I think. I don't know if you can mix and match. It's a bit hard to tell. But yeah, we're going to do... we'll do the... Is that where I'm at? Yeah. We'll do UMV, I think. It's just less crafting. It's more expensive, but it's less crafting. That makes sense. That's kind of why I usually prefer it. It's less steps for AE to figure out. The recipes don't lag as much because it's less steps and less items to craft up. I don't know if it's actually the fastest, but okay. Oh, I screwed that one up. Let me switch this out. Nope. All right, we're good. We're good. All right, I think I got all that stuff set up. Man, look how long this... This is hilariously long. I don't know. I just think it's funny. Every time I add to it, it just kind of makes me laugh. Like, this platform is almost so long, like, that stuff is not even loaded. That's kind of funny. What was I doing? Oh, the recipes. I'll just do this. I don't need to run over there. Oh, I do kind of need to grab the... Actually, do I even have the BioWare? Let me get rid of that. Like, do I have this? Nope. I'm gonna have to either scan it or... Supercomputer? Okay, I have the supercomputer. I don't have the... I don't have the bio mainframe. And like, we did use those, right? I think I probably just pulled the thing. Oh, actually, I could... Let me just double check we don't have the... No. No. Alright. So I'll just have to craft up one of them, and then I will just rescan it. I was like, yeah, we'll never need these ever again. When did we do that? Almost a year ago. We scanned that almost a year ago. That is funny. All right. And yeah, I don't have a recipe for this, so we will... do that. That is... No. Don't we want the other ones? Yeah, we want those. Ah, that's annoying. I want the... Yeah, I want this version. What was it? Oops. It was 4, right? Yeah, I wish there was a bit of an easier way to... That... Yeah, I just bookmarked them wrong. I don't... Actually, I don't know if those... Could I have... Here, I'm gonna... Okay, you can scroll through them. I should have done that. The only problem is it does the wrong amount, because you need actually less amount. So you would still have to do that way. Alright, I just did it a little bit silly. Alright, let's do... We'll get this going. I just want to... I'm only going to do 100 just to make sure this is set up correctly. So we'll let that go, and I think we're good to go. Okay, well, I'm going to finish crafting this up. We're almost done with these, I think. 206 left to go. But yeah, we did get 3 more Stargate plates today, so I am pretty happy with that. We're making good progress. So I think we'll get the finish up the Stargate ring blocks for the controller next. And then, yeah, we're just... That's it. We're down to the last of it to get the Stargate up and running. So I'll check that out. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.